Good morning everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you some admin, world news, predictions and of course the ever important guidance that we always need to keep navigating the clown show that we're currently living through. I am here with my doggo Sophie. Say hi to everybody, Soph. The tail is going, guys. You're getting the tail today. Say hi to the viewers. Good girl. Thump, thump. Oh, she's a ding-dong. Getting closer to getting our little puppy Barney, guys. Cheers to Sprocket, everybody. I've got my peppermint tea today. A little bit cold and wintry again here. We are in spring. Daffodils are starting to come up now, guys, here. I know you guys are heading into autumn. First off, welcome anybody new to the channel. Please consider subscribing. Hit those like buttons, guys. Comment. Takes me a day or two to get back to you. Bear with me. As we know, YouTube sometimes takes my comments and brings them back at a later date. So I'm not ignoring you. I just have to hunt around for them. And don't forget, guys, now that we've got the hype button. So if the hype comes up, just tap on that as well. You get 3 free hypes a week. And sometimes you can just slide your comment across and there's 2 little dots on the right-hand side. A dark and a white dot, and you just slide across and it moves it, and then the height comes up. So check that out as well. Okay, let's get into it, guys. I'm still doing my Dark Academia doll's house. Oh, sorry, guys, I went blank. And I painted this little cupboard the other day, remember? And I thought I'd bring and show you things I'm making. So I'm giving you my updates. So I purposely did it a little bit kind of rustic looking. I don't want it perfect because I want it to look old. So I've actually not glued, but I've got these things. So I've made a few little like scroll papers and plants. So this is to go on the wall in my apothecary room in my doll's house. So I just bought that. Hopefully it'll focus. There we go. Just making some bits and bobs, guys. So that's where I'm up to. This only cost me like $2 at the $2 shop. It's amazing all the stuff you can find. Like I say, I'm getting a lot of it from Temu because it's very affordable. But once you know, it's just having a bit of fun. Creativity and passions. That's what we talk about all the time here. That's the way that you save yourself from all this ridiculousness that's going on. Okay, hang on, let me get my admin book, guys. I've still got my Harry Potter backdrop up because I'm going to have a Harry Potter theme 60th, as most of you know. And look at the moon, guys. The phone was just zooming in on that like it was a face before. And we've just had the big full moon. Was it a blood moon? It was something really bizarre. And lots of things happen on the full moon, don't they, guys? As we know, it can turn people a little bit crazy. So it was a huge moon. I went out and had a look at it last night. It was absolutely stunning. It was huge. It was so huge. And it's always so bright when the moon's there. But yes, as we know, it can send people a little bit over the edge sometimes, the full moon. It's funny how it affects the rhythms of people's minds and things, isn't it? It's very interesting, the full moon, isn't it? And it brings out the werewolves, you know, as they say. Okay, first off, let's get started, guys, with, yes, Melbourne, Victoria. It all happens down in Melbourne, Victoria, doesn't it, guys, where the most lockdown city was during the immortal African gang violence now. Now, we know she's got, Jacinta Allen, has got the amnesty machete boxes out the front of the police stations, like anyone's going to put anything in there. They reckon that they did say there's been 500 machetes put in there. Well, I'm guessing that there's a crap load out on the street still. They could lie and tell us anything. They're probably still empty. But there were these 2 Sudanese boys killed here on the weekend. It was horrible. There's all this video footage. If you look it up, guys, you'll see it. Just put in Sudanese attacks in Melbourne and it'll come up on your YouTube feeds. It is so horrific. So obviously they're having a huge problem with these African gangs. And I'm guessing that they're probably fighting each other. I don't know what the go is, if this is about skin colour or what, but they were absolutely mutilated with these machetes. And it's on footage. They've got footage of it because it's at night. They show it because there's no blood and all that and you can't see it too detailed. But the homes had cameras and they captured a lot of the footage. It's very scary, actually, I've got to say. Like, what the hell, guys? How is it? I know in the UK you've got a problem with this too, haven't you, with the Sudanese? And I think that was a big issue in America, a lot coming through those Mexican borders as well. But see, this is their normal. I was talking to my hubby about it, and we're talking about they bring their violence because that's all they know. It's fight or flight. That's how they deal with things. But in Oz, we never used to have a machete issue until a lot of these migrants, well, like we talk about, it's not, we don't have any issue with migrants here. That's not our issue. It's the mass immigration that is a problem pretty much in Australia at the moment, as it is obviously for most countries. So watch this space, guys. Of course, Jacinta Allen will just say, oh, it's very terrible, but they do nothing about it as per usual. And all she said was, actually, that's what she did say. She said that they're having to send a lot of the Sudanese children back to Africa to boarding school because it's just not safe here in Oz. Like, what in the hell? Oh, don't even get me started, guys. I can't cope with Australia at the moment. And, of course, speaking of, we've got Elbow heading to Vanuatu, to Solomon Islands. Oh, yes, some sort of stupid, ridiculous summit in the Pacific. And we know Solomon Islands has been taken over by Panda because they're getting their little foothold in the whole region. Yeah, so Elbow's obviously shoulder to shoulder again with Xi Jinping and his little plebs, signing all these agreements, apparently. I'd like to know what the agreements are. And, of course, he would have flown over on his private jet, gas-guzzling. See, this is the hypocritical part, isn't it, guys? The gas-guzzling jet, but they're actually there signing these agreements for climate nothing. We call it climate nothing here, guys, because otherwise YouTube, you know what I'm saying. So they're doing, this is all about climate nothing as you zoom over there on your private jet. Go figure. What a load of BS. Honestly, Elbow is such a twat. I can't stand him. I know any of you guys living here in Oz feel the same way. And apparently one of the issues is the rising waters because these islands are very endangered now because of climate nothing. That's one of the reasons that Elbow's gone to Solomon Islands. But meanwhile, like we say, Billy Goat's got his beautiful big McMansion built on the water, etc., and all this kind of stuff. Like, make any of this make sense, guys, because it actually doesn't. Okay, we've got France government in collapse. What the hell is going on? Does that mean that Macron is going to be getting kicked out? We could only hope. So there's more protests. We knew they were coming in France. Lots of protests going on globally, actually. Oh, look at that little cootie little face. Come on, come here. It's a cute little face, isn't it? Can you imagine when Barney arrives? Sophie's going to be mad. It's going to go crazy. You cutie. Oh, look at her. She's just sooky. Oh, God, love that dog. So France protests. It's all happening over there. Macron, is it going to be the end of Macron? We could only hope, guys. The other thing that we've got to touch on, how can we not touch on this? Greta Thunberg. Oh, we do love a bit of Greta, don't we, here? And her buddies are on their flotilla heading to Gaza. Apparently, this was the other day, saving everyone in Gaza with their food drop or whatever supplies, and they got hit by a drone. Oh, yes, all good coverage on the mainstream media, of course there is, because it's got to look really terrible. Hit by a drone and the boat set on fire and everything. But, oh, yeah, they managed to get the fire out. All suspicious. We know how it goes. All very terrible. But as for the haircut, that should be a crime against humanity, I think. Just saying right there, guys. Have you not seen her latest haircut? I know I shouldn't be talking about it, but it's got a little bit of the Lord Farquaad vibes. If you haven't seen it, you know, Lord Farquaad out of Shrek, it's got a little bit of the Lord Farquaad vibe going on. But that's Greta, isn't it? Always having to make an appearance. We know that, we did question, is she getting a little bit, maybe some kickbacks from the big Muppet show, WEF? We always wondered if she did actually work for them. I'm guessing that she kind of does, because she seems to keep things always alive on the world stage, particularly when it comes to climate extinction. She's always involved in those protests, isn't she? Well, now she's saving Gaza. Okay, we've got the UK. God, it's all go in the UK. It is. I know it is. You guys keep telling me as you, Sophie, high maintenance doggy. I've got to rub her tummy all the time. Look, she loves her stomach rubbed. She always has. High maintenance. Can you just wait till I finish my reading? Oh, yeah, got to do the connect. More, please. More, please. Wait. Okay. Have a rest. Good deal. UK hate crime unit being set up, apparently, in response to Operation Raise the Colours, which we know is the flags, the Union Jack, the St. George's flag, etc., all your flags over there. How dare you put your flags up? I actually watched a video of this guy trying to take the flags down because he was calling the guy with the flag a racist. Like, it's a complete nut job crap going on over there. We know it is. Cheers to the UK. It's just like living in Oz. Sorry, guys, got a little cough. I tell you, it just doesn't get any funnier. And we've got Nepal rising up. Kathmandu has risen. Yep. And you know what it is? It's the young ones. It's the Gen Z, apparently. They don't want communism. Although I think Nepal's had its issues with communism in the past, i.e. China. And guess what? They cancelled social media. So no wonder Gen Z is going mental over there and getting out of control. So the shit has hit the fan in Nepal, one of the most peaceful, calm places in the world. Actually, the people from my grooming shop that groom Sophie, they're actually they've done a big heart disease fundraiser. That was the one I won the voucher for, actually, to wash Sophie. Remember I always said the sign of Sprocket bringing her the voucher to get washed. Well, they actually, that was the raffle I won. They're in Nepal at the moment, so I hope they're safe. There's 2 of them doing a mountain climb over there. So, oh my goodness, that's a bit of a worry. So the shit has hit the fan in Nepal. I could not mention this, guys. Hang on. Mushroom murder trial, Erin Pattinson. I think she got 33 years. She got life for, this is the mushroom murder trial where she killed 3 people and made another one really sick. Intentionally, which it would have to be, wouldn't it? The death cap mushrooms. Well, I think she's up for parole after 33 years, but that doesn't mean that she'll get it. So pretty much she's life in prison. It's been an interesting case, that one. I know a lot of you have been following that because it is a global case that's been on the world stage. I've got to mention this, South Carolina in the USA, that beautiful Ukrainian woman on the train that got murdered. What in the hell, guys? This is mad. This just proves that people with really bad mental issues like schizophrenia, etc., shouldn't be out in society. I mean, even if they're medicated, they still have that potential. The guy that stabbed her, and I know most of you have seen the footage, it's so frightening. He was actually, if you've seen the footage, he was mumbling and they tried to keep it hidden. I got that white girl. And the blood that's dripping from his knife all up the train, it is so scary. Can you imagine how scared people on that train would have been with him on there? He eventually got off. But he just was sitting behind her, got out the little pocket knife and just stabbed her heaps of times in the neck. And he'd had, no joke, guys, how's our justice systems? We know, with youth crime, etc. He'd had 14 arrests. Like, how did the judge let him out in society? He's got schizophrenia and all this stuff. Honestly, that ain't normal. It's not normal, is it, guys? It's just not right. And also today, guys, and I know you guys go through this, I had one of my I was having coffee with the old blokes this morning, and one of my old girlfriends that turned her back on me and ostracised, vilified, pushed me out of my friend group. One of them, there was pretty much was a whole group turned on me during the Immortal event, walked past me today. And she walks past me like I'm not even there. She would have seen me because I was sitting at the chair at the coffee shop. And I just ignore her and she just ignores me. But I kind of think, wow, what did I really do that was so bad that you would never speak to me again? Honestly, it's mad. And she was one of the people who thought I was completely mad. I remember once I put that Battleground Melbourne video up, guys, of the protest, and she told me I was causing hatred, and she wrote to me and said all these things, that I was the one causing all these problems, and people like me need to stop posting this stuff. Honestly, it was mental. And it was funny because when I sort of walked past today, all I could think of, and I know you guys go through this too, was, well, I hope you're seeing now that everything's coming to fruition. All those things I said back then, people protesting for freedom and not wanting to live in a communist society, I hope you're seeing that now. That's all I could think. Anyway, what can you do, guys, but keep living your life to the best that we can. Cheers to that, guys. All right, let's see if there's any predictions, and then we'll pull some cards. Yeah, I'm getting this. Oh, we know it's what they wanted. The infighting, the division in society is really happening now. This is feeding beautifully, we know, into their perfect plan. We know it's all part of the big plan. If you can get people fighting amongst themselves, you can come in and you can start to take control. Of course, we know the digital IDs are being pushed globally as a way of controlling crime and just, well, you know what's so crazy though is they want this digital ID, blah, blah, blah. And some of you have said it even on my videos in the comments. But if you just come by boat or whatever, it doesn't matter. Or, you know, if we fly open the gates, you can just come to our country and we'll look after you, put you up in a hotel, give you iPads, all this money, and secure you in jobs and housing and all this kind of stuff. It just makes no sense. But we need a digital ID. Like, what the hell? How are people not seeing this garbage, guys? But I'm getting this is all going beautifully, all this conflict, and then they can bring in the like state of emergency laws and rules and just come in and just start to control everybody. I think it was you, Suzuki, talking about the curfews over 60s driving. Like, there's a lot of curfews and things going on around the world as well, all just ways of getting control. So I'm seeing how this division is just working so perfectly. And the government, as we know, just stands back, wipes their hands of it, and just lets it all unfold. And then when the time comes, and it will, they'll just step in and take control of it all. It's just so mental, isn't it? So I'm getting more of that, more division. The division is going to just continue. I'd say for the next 3 months, we're going to see enormous protests and then counter protests. This is plasticines. It's everything. It's everything. You know, now in Melbourne, we've got that Sudanese issues. It's just going to keep happening. UK, the flag issues, people taking them down, people putting them up. There's just all this inner conflict. And the governments are having the last laugh. They think it's great. They think it's great. It's just so easy. And of course, we always talk on this channel about dobbing thy neighbour. All the dobbers are going to come out of the woodwork now, aren't they, guys? Oh, it's just, it's not even hard to roll their agenda out, is it? So we're still moving forward with their lovely plans. The steamroller's just rolling ahead. So that's what I'm getting. There's going to be more in the next 3 months. There's just more division rising up globally, everywhere. And I'm getting this saying, past hurts are future wisdoms. That's what I'm getting for us, guys, BS detectors here, braveheart, freedom fighting, rebel mavericks that we are. All our past hurts have now become our wisdom, like future wisdom. We've let go of hurts and pains and things from the past, and this is what the awakening does. It cracks you open, that you now see things for what they are. And when you go through your awakening, it opens up your senses. So you're seeing things clearer, hearing things, knowing things. You're very aware of things. So I am getting that. It brings future wisdom. So we're going to have even more wisdom moving forward now, because we don't stay stagnant here. We're not like the still water that's stagnant, that's growing lots of insects and bugs. We're the flowing stream where everything's fresh. The water is clear. I'm just getting that. And I'm getting the visual of like, what is it? A rolling stone gathers no moss. That's what I'm getting for us. We're like this rolling stone that keeps moving along, and we're not gathering moss and being stagnant. And you've got to keep doing that, keep going. We've had that all week. We've had a lot about going with the flow, guys, here. All right. Sorry, guys. Sometimes we do get guidance. It's very important. Otherwise, a message wouldn't come through. Oh, just getting the European governments in trouble again. People are rising in Europe. I keep saying it. The government's in big trouble in Europe because we know they're trying to suppress things and keep things hidden from the people, and they do anything they can to shut things up. They'll put the Band-Aid over things and say, oh, yeah, we're not going to set that goal. For example, if they set the renewable emission goal as 2035, oh, no, we're changing that now to 2050 or something like that. All just trickery, all just mind games. I'm getting that song by John Lennon, Mind Games. Mind games forever. God, we've had mind games for 6 bloody years, haven't we, guys? We're so over it. So I'm getting that for Europe. They're just going to tell people whatever they can. Whereas meanwhile, they're still thinking 2035. Like, you know what I don't get, guys? What's the urgency? I know they're saying what they're saving the climate from extinction, which is BS, as we know. But, like, all this deadlines, everything's a deadline. Everything's got to be a deadline. I can't stand it. I know. It's just, because you know it's all BS. It's so frustrating. But people must still be falling for it. Do you think they are? I don't know. I think a lot of people are waking up, though. And you know what's interesting is what I was saying about Nepal. If that's Gen Z and the young ones, maybe the young ones are waking up. I keep getting that for Germany. Don't know, guys? So maybe young ones are thinking, well, I've got no effing life. I'm never going to own a home. I can't afford a car. I can't fuel my car. I can't eat. I can't go out. I can't go to the movies. So pretty much, I've got no life. And how are you going to own a pet? Because you can't afford to feed them either. You can't feed yourself. Oh, God, maybe they are waking up, guys. Well, we know in Nepal they're also not going to cope without social media because that's their new normal. What, you're going to take that away from them? They don't know anything different. That's how these young ones are wired. All right. I suppose, well, that's what someone was comparing it to. It's like drug addicts, well, like the vapes and get things, getting everybody hooked and taking things away. Like, it's like people are going to lose their shit, aren't they? Basically. Let's hope more young ones are waking up, guys. All right, I'll see if there's one more thing and we'll pull some cards. I am getting China and Chinese, what do you call China-ease Canadians want to return to their original lives. They just want to go back to the simple life in China. People feel like after all the shit they went through with Trudeau, that they just want to get back to the life, a simple life. They just want joy again. They want happiness. They don't want to be getting taken down this road anymore. Honestly, you've got a lot of people waking up in China. I think you always did have a lot of people, even when the Ottawa protests were on. We know that by the people lined up on the side of the roads with their flags and on the bridges when the truckers and tractors convoys were happening and all that. Well, remember, these people were suppressed, that they were squashed because of the heavy fines, hate crimes, getting chucked in jail, blah, 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 all this nonsense. So people lived in a lot of fear. But remember now, carnage isn't Trudeau. So people are going to probably, I would say, try again. You may have, I hope you have protests over there. Because really, you are the protest capital. You got the whole world awakened back then in the Ottawa protests. So, fingers, guys, I do feel like people will push the boundaries again. It's good. You need them to. All right, let's pull some cards, guys. We'll pull the Starseed Oracle today. What are we going to get? Let's have a look. Oh, his life is very tired. It's hard, the life of a dog. What have we got? We are the authors. What's that mean? Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. I guess when I look at this card, if you look at that there, it almost to me looks like the gatekeepers. That's how I'm seeing that. It's like we're on the outside of the portal, sort of like I'm getting the word guardians, the keepers of the portal. Like, it's like only awakened folk can go through that portal. What am I getting? Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And it is. It's a rebirth, isn't it? The awakening is a rebirth because you're born again. You find yourself again and who you really are. But we're like the gatekeepers because we're detached observers, observing from afar. Oh, you got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. And I'm getting that song, You Got the Love, You Got the Love. I don't know who sings it. You got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. We're very strict with our boundaries, aren't they? Aren't we? We protect ourselves a lot. That's how you protect your energy. Oh, sorry, guys. I've got an annoying cough at the moment. I'll pull one more of these. Oh, the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Looks like a black hole, doesn't it? The void. The void. But see, there's always light in the darkness, isn't there, guys? The void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Well, you guys are coming into winter. Most of you guys overseas. I'm just coming out of winter. I do embrace winter, though. And I think that's kind of the comparison. Don't resist what's going on around us. Like, it's very easy to resist things, and that's when you get that contractions in your body. You've got to embrace the situation. And it is a learning curve, isn't it? Embrace winter. And I think about winter, and I know you guys are coming into it, like I said. There's things I really enjoy about winter. I enjoy that you have a break from mowing, so you're not doing all the hard physical gardening all the time, as much as I love it. But you do get a break from these things. I love the wood fires. I love having my cozy little house. There's, you eat a lot of beautiful soups and things. There's a lot of positive things to winter, isn't there, as well? It's like you hibernate and have a rest. That's how I see winter. So there's always light in the darkness. And you do have very short days in winter too. And it does give you a rest. But when summer comes, you seem more energized, in spring rather, and you get a lot done because you've got more daylight, etc. So I guess it's just embracing the situation, which means in relation to what's currently going on around us as well. You think of winter, you kind of detach and you hide away. Well, we do that a lot in our general everyday life, don't we? It's not that we're hiding, it's again that we're protecting ourselves, and I know that makes sense to you guys watching this channel. I'm going to leave you with a song that I just really liked today that I thought I would share with you, by Teddy Swims. Some of you might know him. He's very popular on the world stage at the moment. His song comes up a lot on my Spotify, and it's called Bad Dreams. And it just reminds me of everything we've been going through, guys, and I thought you would have a little laugh if you play that song. It's actually a really great song, but it has been like living through a bad dream, hasn't it, guys? It just goes on and on and on and seems to never end, and like we say, just like the immortal, it never ends. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye from me and Sophie. Sophie, you're going to say goodbye to the viewers? Say goodbye. Good girl. Oh, she's funny, isn't she? She does talk with her tail a lot, guys. All right, on that note, don't forget, guys, hit the like buttons, comment. Please consider subscribing. It'd be really lovely to have you here. And remember about the hype button, that's new as well. And actually, my videos have been going up, guys. So thank you for all your great support with my channel. Like I said, I've been here for 9 years and I've had to work very hard at my channel. So what can I do but just keep going? All right, take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Looks like Sophie's heading out of here, wherever she is. Okay, bye, guys. Have a great day. I'll talk to you. Bye.